Hey there, Jay here, and I just watched the seventh and the second last episode of High School Musical, The Series Season 3. So we are coming to the end of this very short season, and storylines are starting to wrap up, and lots are going on, lots happening, so let's just get into it. So first off, I'm going to talk about one of the more interesting storyline to me and one of my more favorite storyline this season. The sibling dynamic between Maddox and Jet, the kind of flawed, the kind of scarred relationship and how it heals. I find it really interesting and actually quite more than most of the romantic relationship in this season. And I think honestly, it works, it really works, and part of me really wants to see these two characters more in the next season. But from the looks of it, I think they are just going to appear for season 3. But who knows, maybe they'll appear in season 4, who knows? I mean, that's my preference. And the way they did Maddox and Jet, they didn't overdo it, and that's something quite good about it. They didn't overdo it, and they managed to keep a good balance sprinkled throughout the episodes. And also, I think that Wouldn't Change, I think, is probably one of the best covers that they did this season, and yes, even more better than What Do You Know About Love. And I think that the song, while originally it was meant to be romantic, I think it works really well for this sibling dynamic. And it's just really good arrangement work there. Now, next I'm going to talk about another big thing in this episode, which is the love triangle, which is now probably crumbling at this point. And it is to be expected that Gina and EJ would break up, but then again, it's surprising how the story went, because one would think that Ricky would kind of take advantage, but he didn't. So I really kind of am surprised that they decided to go that route, but let's see where they take this, because it could either go in a good way or they could drag this out over too long and make it feel boring by the end of it. And another thing I have to talk about, and this is my personal feelings, and I have to say I don't have anything against the LGBTQ community, but I feel like from a story standpoint, there are a lot of, how should I put it, these kind of plot lines being kind of stuffed. Like, it doesn't feel natural for some reason. Like, for example, Ashlyn's character, like, doesn't she stop to think about what she's doing to Big Red, her present boyfriend? I mean, it feels like maybe because the season is short and maybe because every character have more limited runtime, maybe it's all a bit rushed, and maybe that's the reason. But for now, I feel like that aspect of the entire season kind of feels a bit forced. I wouldn't say it's forced, but it's a bit rushed, that's for sure. But anyway, overall, this episode was enjoyable. I quite like it a lot, and it's definitely out there. So, what do you think? Do you agree with my thoughts? Maybe your thoughts on your own. Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.